What's happening, everybody? GENOTHADRAGON is back, and as you can see from the plastic bag stacked here, I did a thing. So yeah, I did a lot of back issue shopping, and I hit up 3 shops. Yeah, it was 3, and came away with a ton of books, tons of good deals. It is mostly older back issues, but I do have a few more recent issues that I snagged. Yeah, I just got tons of good deals here. So yeah, I just can't wait to show these books off. You're gonna love it. I got Amazing Spider-Man, Captain America. I got some recent DC, maybe some Marvel in there, Spawn, and yeah, just tons of older Marvel books. So yeah, let's jump right into it. So we're gonna jump right into some of the more modern issues. They are kind of, actually, are they all kind of mixed in? I don't know. But yeah, so tons of goodies. So finally finished this up from DC. We got Black Lightning, Cold Dead Hands. I found the first 3 issues of this series, this mini-series. Where did I find this? I think I found it at a small show. I found the first 3 for $1, and I was gonna order 4, 5, and 6 from mycomicshop.com. But then I found issue 4 and 5 at another show for $1, and I was at this one shop, and I was like, oh, let me just look through just in case. And what did you know? They had it. So here it is, Black Lightning, Cold Dead Hands number 6. And finally got this one, Avengers 19. I was missing this one, and no shops. I just hadn't seen it in any shops, and I don't know if mycomicshop.com had it. I can't remember, but I just never came across it. So I found it. And this one, oh my gosh, let me tell you. So I was so happy to finally come across this one. It was not available online, mycomicshop.com. Neither of the variants for this one were available, or neither of the standard cover or either of the variants. And I think I was gonna just end up buying it on eBay because I hadn't seen it at any of the shops that I've been to since I started picking this run up. But here it is, Justice League number 20. This is actually just a standard cover. I was in the shop, this one shop, and I was like, oh, let me go check Justice League just in case. And well, you know, they had 2 copies of it. So yeah, finally, Justice League number 20. Cover price, didn't have to pay anything exorbitant for it. And I didn't care which cover, there was at least 3 covers. I don't know if there was a second printing, but there were 3 covers, and then had the heroes on this side, and I forgot who's on this side, but yeah, so Justice League on this side, I mean the left side, and whoever, I don't even know who that guy is, but so yeah, Justice League number 20. And then this one I was waiting for, Action Comics 1008. I wanted the variant, I didn't want the standard cover. So now I can read that whole pre-event Leviathan event or art and Action Comics. So yeah, Bendis, Epting, Anderson. So yep, looking forward to that. And then there's other shop I went to. Actually, they had a July 4th sale. It was 20% off everything, and they had tons of dollar issues, and those were 20% off as well. So I was digging through, and then I found, I don't even know where it is in the stack right now, but so I came across these Fantastic Four. There's number 1 with Reed, and there's another one with the Thing, and then, well, this actually, well, I came across, I think it was Reed first, and then Human Torch, which was the main one I wanted, but I wouldn't mind all of them. But I was like, oh, if I ever saw them, because I was gonna order them some time ago too. I think around the time the series was, or when it first relaunched. And also like how the Fantastic Four logo is different for things, it's all orange and stuff. But I wouldn't mind having, I was thinking, oh, I could get all 4 of the character variants, but I ended up not doing it. So I'm actually glad, because I just came across these 3 for 80 cents a piece basically. And the only thing I needed was, I was looking through, I was like, I saw Human Torch and I took Human Torch, I was like, all right, I'll get this one. And I was like, oh, and I saw Reed, Human Torch, the Thing. I was like, oh man, let me keep looking, maybe Sue's in here. No, because at least the top 2 I wanted was Human Torch and Sue, Invisible Woman, but no Sue. But I got these 3, so I'm just gonna end up ordering her, the cover with her. And you know what, I wouldn't mind framing those 4. That'd be pretty cool, like if they were all like side by side, because it's a cool that's a good look right there. So I just need to find Sue. I'm gonna order Sue. Probably just get her from mycomicshop.com. But that's where I looked through all those boxes. I was just hoping to come across her, and that would have been just a dope catch. So, but nope. Oh well. And next up we got Amazing Spider-Man number 32. Once a Goblin. Still working on this run. I've done pretty well on this run since deciding to actually jump into it, since I missed it originally. So yeah, put a pretty big dent in that. It was only 32 issues, and I think I might have over half of it actually. So yeah, I think it might be well over half of it. So yeah, that's pretty good. And then my man Moon Knights, the Legacy Run 190 and 194. So that's cool. Came across those. Those were, I forgot how much. I think these ones were same dollar boxes too. So I got those for 80 cents basically. As did this one, X-Men from X-Men Gold, the Wedding Special #1. 3 Tales of Mutant Matrimony in the Making. And then whatever the hell this series is from Image Comics, Coyotes. This is #1. I can't remember if I heard of it, but I like the cover. And yeah, so I was kind of flipped through it and figured, whatever, I'll just grab it. I haven't looked the series up to see how long it ran or if it's still going. I didn't even look at the date. So yeah, Coyotes, Image. And some more Action Comics. This one, Action Comics 1001, David Mack variant. When I originally grabbed Action Comics 1000 in that store closing sale, which I don't know, have I uploaded that yet? I don't know. It's recorded, but I don't know if I uploaded it yet. So I might have by the time you see this one. And I grabbed Action Comics 1000 and most of that Event Leviathan, or no, the lead up to Event Leviathan, that arc. And I was like, oh, I should just grab the other few issues in between 1000 and I think it was 1007. I think that's when it starts. But I ended up not doing it. So I wish I would have, just to get that whole little, it was just a few issues. It was like 5-6 issues anyway. So whatever. And also grabbed Action Comic or Superman #1. Figured why not get both of Bendis's first run David Mack variants for those. So Action Comics 1000 and Superman 1, and then Action Comics 1001. I think they had a Superman 2 in there, but it was in, I don't remember. I think they did. I think it was really damaged though. I think it might have been water damage or something. So, and then jump back to that Amazing Spider-Man run. Here is 31, which just a dope cover. I think that might be actually Gabriel Deodato. Isn't it? Nope, Alex Ross. It's a different cover I'm thinking of, Deodato. So, but yeah, still cool. And this one, so that one was another dollar issue, well, 80-cent issue. And then here's Wonder Woman 56. This dope cover, like terrifying cover there. And that one was too. I think I might have 56 when I grabbed a bunch of Wonder Woman issues. I'm not sure. I have to double check. But I wasn't sure if I did, and I know I didn't have this variant. So if I did have the standard cover, well, now I have the variant cover. And then I got this one too, Action Comics, Batman 50, the Jim Lee variant, Batman, Catwoman. And I almost bought this issue just when it actually dropped, but I held off because I had heard already about the wedding and how it was a mess. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna pass on it. And so I did. I was like, yeah, I kept thinking about this variant. Like, you know what? I really love Jim Lee. So he's one of my favorite artists. And I wouldn't mind this cover, but I just kept passing on. I was like, maybe I'll get it. And didn't really think about it too much anymore. And I was flipping through the boxes. Oh, there it was for $1. Why not? So I'll take that. This one was not $1, but still wanted. Spawn 293. So we're in some missing issues of Spawn. A lot of these are 20% off. East of West 36. Get a bunch of Image love coming in. 38. Had 37. No, wait. It was 37. They had 39, but it was in terrible shape, so I passed on it. And here is Spawn 298. And let's see. So we got back to that Amazing Spider-Man run. There's 17, Electro and the Prowler, new Electro. And here's 16. These ones, where did I get these? Did I get these from there too? Yeah, I think so. So yeah, those ones were 20% off there. And let's see, all right. So now, next stack, I had a bunch. Whew. So this other shop I went to had tons of dollar issues, tons of issues that were $4 for $1. So I just racked up, and I shouldn't have pinched those like that. But I did some damage at this shop, let me tell you. Whew. Yeah, so they just had, I was just flipping through tons of boxes, $4 for $1, some were $1, and then they were still 10% off of that, I believe. Or the dollar, I forgot, but it was something like that. So yeah, I just got a good deal on a bunch of stuff. So jump into some Avengers action, of course. 336 and 338. 339. Actually, I have a couple of those now. 343. 344. Duel of the Dark Knights. 300. 64-page spectacular. Presenting the new team. 330. 331. And final battle against the Tetrarchs of Entropy. Whatever the hell that means. 335. Daredevil 308. Dead Man's Hand. I don't know what's going on there. Part 5. Dead Man's Hand Part 7. 309. Wait, is this? I wonder if it's crossover Punisher then. Daredevil 311. I forgot how much Daredevil I got actually. 313. 314. How does this shock you, Daredevil? 291. Rematch DD versus Bullet. And then my girl Typhoid Mary, 297, part of Last Rites. 305. Spider-Man. Surgeon General. Can even the sightless swashbuckler save Spidey from the savage scalpels of the Surgeon General? And there she is again, 306. I have never heard of the Surgeon General at all. And 283. This Cap cover, I think I have this one. Actually, I feel like I do. Or I've just seen it recently when I was looking through, but I swear I have it. 276. Either way, it was basically a quarter. 276. 286. Tons of Daredevil, JR. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did quite a bit of Daredevil, actually. More than I thought. More than I remembered. Haven't gone through them since I bought them. So here's 289. Let's get ready to rumble. 320. Fall from Grace, Silver Sable. 270. That was JR cover. Spider-Man. John Romita Jr. is one of my favorite artists. And here is 345. That cover is not. I wonder if cover was actually supposed to be really white originally. I don't know, but I was like, I don't know. I didn't look it up, and it was basically a quarter, so I said whatever. And here is 282. Mephisto. And jump over to some Captain America action. Cap or Man and Wolf 403. I was looking at random issues of Captain America before, and I come across some of the Cap Wolf stuff. I was like, all right, maybe I'll stop just before it goes to Cap Wolf, because that sounds ridiculous. So, but I had a bunch for around that time for under $1, so whatever. Here's 421. And you got Amazing Spider-Man. Here is 295. They actually had the shop I got this from. This was basically a quarter. They actually had it must have been a little higher grade for a few dollars more. But I was like, all right, whatever. I don't know. I got pass. But when I saw this one in a different box for part of the $4 it has a couple of spine ticks there, but I was like, whatever, screw it. I'll just take that one. And Spider-Man and Hulk, $382. Captain America, $396. Got some Jack-o'-lantern action. And Blackwing, whoever the hell that is. And $398. First, the Wrath of Warstar. What? Operation Galactic Storm, I guess. So, yep, that's that stack there. I just got comics all over. Next up, Cap 400. 80-page, 400th issue spectacular. Captain America. And 401. I don't think I have 402. So I have 40. I think that one issue was 403, but oh well. So we'll see. I might actually picked it up, can't remember. And then here's 389. 390. Sure, I feel like it was okay. And 393. 395. Store action there. 388. Diamondback Deep Six by Snapdragon. Cap, Diamondback. I guess that's Snapdragon, and then MODOK. And then here's 366, Acts of Vengeance, Out of Control. 379, Enter Nefarious. This is actually right between two arcs that involve, and that red splotch stuff, that's actually on the bag, so I need to take those out of there. So when I first looked at it, I made sure it was just on the bag and not on the book itself, so that's okay. But that's all these bags are going to get replaced anyway, and everything's going to get rebagged and boarded. There's 387. And then here is X Factor 60. I think this one was... Yeah, this one was one of the quarter books too. I just remember grabbing this because I like the cover. There's a couple covers where Cyclops versus Havoc. And the other one was it Uncanny X-Men? I think it was, yeah, it was like one of the later Uncanny X-Men issues, I think. I'm fairly certain. It could be X-Men or Uncanny X-Men, whatever. But I like those covers just because they look cool, so. And then Cap 348, Cap smashed. 351, Nick Fury, special guest star, Nick Fury, ex-Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. And 350, excuse me, Cap 352. Got some Avengers in there. Good work. The Avengers have murdered the Soviet super soldiers. That doesn't sound good. Oh yeah, and then this last stack, or I'll just skip to the last stack now, because I got tons of great books in this stack. A lot of these ones were $1, and a few of these were ended up getting for $3 and some change. So yeah, let's see. Got some G.I. Joe action. Yeah, these ones were $1. There's G.I. Joe 25, 24. They had a bunch more, but I was grabbing all the direct edition copies. So there's G.I. Joe 22 and 14. Some cool old school G.I. Joe covers. Yo Joe. 13. G.I. Joe's one of my favorite properties. I grew up loving G.I. Joe and the cartoons, the tons of action figures. Oh man, it was great. G.I. Joe doesn't really have a place in the modern world, but I don't know, whatever. Still great. I still love it. And it's up to some amazing Spider-Man action. There's 325. Still going with the dollar books here. 324. Sabretooth. Got Red Skull, Sabretooth, Assassination Plots. I wonder, I don't know if I've completed that yet though. And 319. Got Scorpion and the Rhino. It's not Whiplash. That's, I can't tell because there's stupid stickers in the way. Yeah, so more dollar issues. And here's 318 got Scorpion there. McFarlane covers. A lot of these, like, you had, ignore the sticker because the dude said that the collection that they just got bought from, the dude had already stickered them. So when I was going through, I was like, are these all even the ones with stickers? He's like, oh yeah, he's like, just ignore those. So I did. And here's 283. Black Suit, Crusher Creel. This Titanium too. So Absorbing Man and a Titanium, so that's cool. Here's 282, I like that cover. And 274. Just adjust this a wee bit. There we go. 254. Cap 324, Whirlwind, and then some purple and yellow fella. Cap 322. Cap 321. Isn't that... Yeah, Mike Zeck and... I don't know who the hell is JB. I forgot. I don't know. I'll look at that. Here's 320. The explosive climax of the year. To the year of Scourge. Face to face with Scourge is 319. If Cap can stop Scourge, every supervillain on this cover will die. Let him die. And I like this cover, 284. That's Mike Zeck and whoever JB is. And 283. 282, my man Constrictor there. Back to Spidey, 281. Oh yeah. More Black Suit madness. 280. 266. I think some of these might be mixed in with the dollar issues. I forgot. And then a couple are $3. 267. When Cometh the Commuter. 268. Yeah. And 269. Firelord. Got 269 and 270. Spider-Man, stop! You can't be Firelord. Want to bet? 271. 262. And last but not least, 240. Wings of Vengeance. He also had 241, but there are some weird spots over the Spidey emblem, like in this corner here, and I think somewhere else too. It was just some weird spot. I was like, no thanks, I'll pass. So yeah, that is, oh my gosh, I was rocking out at this shop here. I bought tons of books. It was a great day. Just, I got a rebag and board, so many books. But yeah, picked up. I did a lot of damage to my want list there. Amazing Spider-Man, Daredevil, Captain America, some recent issues that I was missing as well. So I did good. Tons of books there, taking advantage of some deals, some sales, tons of back issues, some modern stuff as well. Yeah. East of West, Amazing Spider-Man, random DC books that I needed. So I just gotta find those, or the Sue Storm cover for Fantastic Four #1. Like that cool Action Comics cover there. East of West, Daredevil. Give you another look at Human Torch there. Johnny Storm. Reed. So yeah, Justice League 20 finally. But yeah, just happy to make some dents in my Amazing Spider-Man, Captain America, and Daredevil hauls. And yeah, I don't know how many books I picked up, but like I said, most of these were $1 or actually, yeah, so $1, 80 cents, or basically a quarter, because there's so many. I grabbed a ton of $4 books, so yeah, I did good. And I had a lot of fun digging through and tons of back issue shopping. I couldn't wait to show these books off. So I hope you enjoyed the haul, and because I sure as hell enjoyed showing it off, and I enjoyed buying them, or digging through just tons of books. There's one shop I might end up, well, I hit one shop up, and then I was going down the street, I went to the bathroom, had to go find the bathroom. I was getting ready to leave, but I realized as I walked, I stopped at a McDonald's, and as I was walking out from using the bathroom, I looked across the street, and there was this other shop. So I was in Chicago, I should say that. So I went to Galaxy Comic Zone, and then up the street is this other store called Dark Tower Comics. Now, Galaxy Comic Zone is, they might be getting more into comics because it's really a big gaming store, but they had tons of books. The owner had bought some recent collections, I guess, some big collections. So they got more comics in, mostly back in, I don't think they deal with current books. So, and up the street was Dark Tower Comics, and I first came across Dark Tower Comics, I think when I hit Chicago years ago. I wanted to just hit up, I took a buddy and I just went around and hit up a bunch of shops just to check them out. And then I've actually seen them at C2E2 a few times. So I was like, oh wait. So I can't remember if I went to their, if I saw them at C2E2 first, or if I had actually been to their store first. But dope shop, tons of books. That's where I got that Justice League 20 and a couple other issues there. They got a massive selection of dollar books as well. So if you're ever in the city, go check out Dark Tower Comics. You go to up the street, might as well, since you're going to if you're in the city, just go up the street and Galaxy Comics, and then Challenger Comics isn't that far away. It's on the same street. So yeah, three decent shops all within short range of each other. So yeah, that is that. I'm gonna stop because I was just happy to show these off, and now I get to catalog them and rebag and board them and just flip through them again. So yeah, that is that. Let me know what's going on, what you think of my haul. Yeah, just so happy. It was just fun. So yeah, thanks for watching. Happy hunting, happy collecting, happy reading. This is GENOTHADRAGON. Peace out.